Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while on this channel and I apologize. I'm trying to balance my schedule. Today we'll be chatting on diasporans and tight-fistedness. Do you think diasporans are tight-fisted? Diasporans are people who migrated from Africa, from Nigeria, another country, down to America or abroad. They are not home. Now, sometimes of course there is this way diasporans are perceived by their home country that they are tight-fisted or they don't really want to help others, especially when it comes to financial help. And as someone who's been here, who's been in America for some years now, yes, I came here in 2016. Yeah. So the question is this: are they really tight-fisted? And I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion today. Maybe it's going to be biased because I am a diaspora, but also I'll be weighing in on my experience from when I was probably back in Africa or when I was back at home and when I newly got here. And here is a disclaimer: this is not to put anyone down or to make anyone feel less than themselves. No, it's just me wanting to bear my mind. And I believe this is some questions that people have in their mind as diasporans or as people on the receiving end. That means those who are from home in Nigeria or Africa or anywhere it might be. If you have relocated, you have immigrated abroad, then you may be interested in this topic. Once again, welcome back to my channel. We spread hope on this channel. And you see varying content on my channel, from singing, because I'm a singer, to immigration, my personal stories on life in the United States, and many more. Please, if these are topics or contents that interest you, kindly click on the subscribe button and like this video. Click on the subscribe button and make sure you put on your notification bell so you can be notified when I drop new contents. Yes, I have answered a lot of questions on this channel. I also give tips for immigrants coming from abroad down here to the United States and what more. So please go ahead and click on the subscribe button and follow me on this channel. Please don't forget to like this video, like my video, and share. Thank you. I'll start with a story. I remember when we newly got here in 2016. Later that year, around August or September, my husband was involved in an accident, in a motor accident. I won't be going into the details of the accident, but the long and short of it is that he needed money as a student. As an F1 student, he needed thousands of dollars to repair the car that he had hit in the accident. Okay, where is this? You can see a lot of my stories on this channel as I deem fit to share. Now, when this happened, of course, we don't have a lot of dollars to a name. In the United States, we're in foreign land. My husband just started his market studies. He was on a limited income. I mean, we were just more or less, managing as a family. We were just three: my husband, I, and my daughter. But this happened actually when we were on our way to church. We had to drive like an hour home, and unfortunately that accident happened. When it happened, of course, we called a number of people that were around. I was not in that vehicle because I was going somewhere else at the time. Story for another day, if need be. So I heard the news and I was shocked and everything. What are we going to do? Where do we get money? I was in turmoil. I didn't know what to do. This was a foreign. I was just getting adjusted to this United States, this and everything. They had to do a lot of changes and body work on the vehicle, I suppose. And we have not even talked about the car my husband was driving that he crashed, and that is there. And for us being here as students, we're not sure how to handle these things, and then we're looking at what is going to happen. I'll be sincere on this channel. That's just one thing. I think I need to be as sincere as possible so that I can also let you know that I've been where some of you that have these questions have been, especially those who are at the end of expecting help or looking up to other people to help. So personally, that was where I was at that time. I'm like, I don't know, where is it going to? And guided by one of my husband's friend, it was more like, okay, let's see what is going to happen. I think that kind of raised my hope a little or whatever. But I will tell you the truth. There was no support coming. At that time, was I hurt? Did I feel pain that, this happened? Where is the support and everything? Yes, maybe not hurt, but yeah, I had a feeling, I had an expectation, I will not lie to you. That, at least there should be support coming from the church. There should be support coming from our people that were like our support system. And remember, we are here. We are not even at home. We didn't know much about even earning and everything. Am I saying this to bash the church or anything? No. I'm saying this because I want to bring to light the reality that diasporans are in. Now, here I am. I've been here some years, and by God's grace, I have a job now, finished schooling and everything. And there are many people at home that are looking up to me, looking up to us for help, honestly, 100%. I would that God will help me, help everyone. I would that God will supply all my needs, help everyone, lift people up. That is, what else are we here in this world for? Literally, building wealth and everything, yes, those are good. Literally, I and my husband, that is one of our real strong points or values, helping people. When I was growing up, I know myself to be a giver. I'm hospitable and I help people. When I met my husband and we started living together, I saw another level of giving. So it was like, oh my God, the giving that you give and you're pained. Like you know that you'll be like, oh God, I just let it go. You have to let it go. That is the kind of person I got married to. So I'm just saying that to say this. I don't believe in hoarding. If you can help someone, I don't believe in withholding help from people. But there is this knowledge gap when it comes to standard of living, cost of living in United States, in abroad, in Canada, that it's same people that are in Africa or back home don't understand. They don't understand that even if you get a job here in the United States, in New York, that is $60,000 for instance, the money that goes into your living expenses, feeding expenses, bills and everything, if you got help, if you have a mortgage, into mortgage and everything, makes what you're left with as savings little. It's not much. You don't have much to, in short, let me tell you the truth. When we were still students studying, even those who are students right now can bear me witness. When you are students, you can really, there was a time that it was my husband that was really schooling. I didn't have a job. I was on F1, but I was working and I didn't have much that I was earning just with him. We were just supporting each other. I believe there was a time when it was totally like we were on credit card. There's no way, after like, what he earns, what I earn, we merge together, foot the bills at home, foot everything. Well, we are left with debt that we had to credit from our credit card. So that means we were basically depending on credit card. So tell me, how else do you have savings when you can't even, when what you're earning does not even cover all your bills? That's on the side. Back to you that you're earning now, you have all the money and everything. Eventually, when you have settled all these bills, you have little to nothing to save for some people. Especially if we have families where it's only one man, one of the spouses in the family that is working. So that is the reality of people living abroad. What I found out is that you try to help someone. Oh, I remember this person needs help, let me help him. I remember this person from far back at home. I'm talking from experience, like our personal experience. Let me help this person, let me give this person some money too. Not because you have money to throw around, not yet. At least not yet. The reality of people living in America, honestly, come on, living in America, in Canada, whatever, people are not wealthy. That is the truth. An average person living in America, whether they are here as citizens, like even those who are born here, they are not wealthy. I can tell you that boldly. They are not wealthy. Some of them are conscientiously building their wealth. They are consciously trying to put things together so that they can have something to pass on to children. Most people are not wealthy because there is a system in America that doesn't foster or support independence. And that's where you have these credit card systems, installment payments and everything. Financing, that is the way they live here. You see people living, having big cars, some of them are financing. And because people at home don't understand this, keep expecting you. Literally, I've seen situations where you help someone this month, next month they're reaching out to you again and saying, please give me. And you'll be like, come. If everybody's saying give me every month, like, how am I going to live? Even me myself, how am I going to survive? You give somebody something this month, in 2 months, they ask you for more. And don't get me wrong, I don't say anything wrong. I have said it. There is nothing wrong in helping people. But people have to understand that there are other people also. A lot of people, it's just like the people that are earning are not much compared to people that need helping. And if we understand this, people will be more considerate of other people. And not that somebody gives you something this month without you even asking. And then 2 months later, you're asking for more. It is expectations. Let me tell you something. We've been there at some point. Personally, I can't remember that I've been there, but at least I can tell you. I remember someone very close has admitted that they've been there before. They've been there where they are, expecting that, okay, naturally, because somebody helped me this month, oh, in 2 months or next month, if any issue arises, the first person that comes to my mind is that person that just helped me 2 months ago because the person will have more to give anyways. It doesn't work that way. Are there people that really have this understanding? Yes. That won't even ask you again, or that will appreciate the one time you give them and they are grateful and they move on. That is the way I feel it should be. Once again, this is just me bearing my opinion. Get to share your opinion on diasporans and tight-fistedness. Please leave a comment in the section. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you like this content or any of my contents. And to answer that question, are diasporans tight-fisted? Mostly, no. Most of them, I think they are not tight-fisted. It's a system that they live in that conditions them to want to think before they act, to now be able to give as you expect them to give. Because the truth is, they can't give what they don't have. Most people are struggling. Most diasporans are struggling. Take that fact or leave it. To make ends meet and not be in debt. Yes, I'm going to be making another video on how we paid off our debts. Because we had huge debts after our grad studies here in the United States. I want you to look forward to that video. If you like my content, and please subscribe to my channel. That is how you can show you support me. It's free. Thank you. Bye-bye.